Hey people, I hope everyone's doing well and welcome to another power tip. So EQing and processing can always be a very difficult task. It can also be very time consuming and it can be quite frustrating. But there are ways and means of working out if you do have some nasty frequencies within a sample. Now, I'm just going to take the EQ off this. I've just dragged in a snare sample to use to run a sweep on the EQ to try and find if there are any horrible frequencies. Very simple snare that I've dragged in there. So I'm going to turn the EQ back on. There's a very simple way to do this. You can select anywhere in the middle here. Now with a snare, you're going to be aiming to take out a lot of those horrible, higher, nasty frequencies that, you know, when it's played on a loud system, it isn't going to really absolutely ruin your ears. So first way to do that, turn on somewhere in the mid-range here. And then what you can do is you can raise the gain and then you can adjust the Q. Now you can either use the frequency tool here to run a sweep, or you can just do it by using and dragging the little buttons inside the EQ. So what we're going to do quickly now is just play the 4 snares that I've got running in a sample, and then we'll do a sweep and try and see if we can determine what frequencies within that snare we would like to get rid of. Right, so let's give it a go. So already you can hear that there are some tones in there at elevated decibels that can give that horrible hissing sound. So what you can potentially do is either have one large frequency dip on here, or you can have multiples. So then what we can look at doing is bringing the gain down on the areas, maybe slightly adjusting the curve to try and bring out a wider area that you're going to try and bring down. Now you can also do the same here. You can bring in another one, and you know, if there's another frequency in there that was problematic, again, adjust the Q, run the sweep, and then what we can do is reduce the gain on that area. It's a very simple way to do this. And if you're a beginner in music production, you don't quite understand some of the processes or what frequencies that you want to avoid, this is a really great way to look out for some of those nasty frequencies. I hope this has been helpful for you guys, and we'll see you at the next one.